Is it time to buy or sell Fannie Mae stock? In this video, we will explore Fannie Mae in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 4th of June, 2025, and we are here to deliver an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and activate the notification bell to remain informed about our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by utilizing our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 6th of May 2025, our system has ranked Fannie Mae as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.76. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 32.3% since we first identified Fannie Mae as a buy candidate 21 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.53% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, suggesting that further increases within this trend are likely. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 42.4% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 24.4% to 99.49%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis shows a projected change of 233.44%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 136.59% and 359.8% over the next year. In practical terms, this translates to a future price potentially falling between $19.99 and $38.85. Our latest daily update for Fannie Mae includes the headline, "Significant Fluctuations in Fannie Mae Stock Price on Wednesday, moving 32.88% between high and low." On the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 4th of June, 2025, the Fannie Mae stock price declined by 9.63%, dropping from $9.35 to $8.45. Throughout the trading day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 32.88%, reaching a low of $7.30 and a high of $9.70. Although the price has decreased on 7 out of the last 10 days, it remains up by 10.75% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume increased by 10 million shares on this day, albeit alongside falling prices. This could indicate an early warning, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 17 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $139,590,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $12.40, while the lowest was $1.02. Currently, the price stands at 31.85%, or $3.95, below the 52-week high of $12.40, which also represents the all-time high for this stock. Fannie Mae recently announced the winner of its 26th Community Impact Pool of non-performing loans, set to close later this month. This transaction, valued at $6.9 million, is part of Fannie Mae's ongoing effort to manage non-performing assets and can positively influence its resilience in the mortgage market. In broader developments, the Trump administration is looking into privatizing Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, signaling potential shifts in the mortgage landscape. If executed properly, this could attract new investment, enhance financial stability, and significantly impact home buyers, especially with reforms that may increase taxpayer revenues. Recent monthly summaries indicate that Fannie Mae is actively managing its mortgage portfolio and securities, which are crucial for investor confidence. Furthermore, collaborations like Fannie Mae's partnership with Palantir to combat mortgage fraud demonstrate its commitment to leveraging technology for improved operational efficiency. The Federal Housing Finance Agency director has noted that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac could be worth trillions of dollars, which could reshape investment strategies if privatized. In the short term, these developments may create volatility as investors digest the implications. Long term, a successful transition to privatization could lead to substantial growth in stock value, enhanced operational capacity, and a stronger position within the mortgage financing sector, making FNMA an appealing watch in the coming months. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 7th of January, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned FNMA an underperform rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 17th of June, 2024, it was reported that Wedbush again assigned FNMA an underperform rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 26th of February, 2024, it was reported that Keefe Bruyette and Woods assigned FNMA an outperform rating with an upgrade action. Analysts have assigned Fannie Mae stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a buy and the price-to-book ratio also as a buy. However, for return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as sell. The following signals have been identified for Fannie Mae. The Fannie Mae stock currently indicates a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is simultaneously a buy signal from the long-term average. As the short-term average is above the long-term average, this creates an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive forecast. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $10.15. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at about $7.53. A breakout through the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, whereas a breakdown below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also emerged, which could affect near-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, May 22, 2025, and thus far, the stock has fallen by 25.81%. Additional declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, volume increased while prices were falling yesterday, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor the stock more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 9 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 10 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 35 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 32 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 31 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 161 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 151 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Fannie Mae. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $7.31 and $7.10. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support. In this case, Fannie Mae finds support just below today's level at $7.31. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $7.10 and $6.92. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $2.40 between its high and low, translating to a change of 32.88%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 16.84%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Fannie Mae, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may indicate a low expectation for the company's future prospects, or that the stock is undervalued, suggesting a potential buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 28th of July, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Fannie Mae. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Fannie Mae is $9.35. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, This could be a strategic level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Fannie Mae encounters its first support level at $7.31. If this support level holds, it could present a valuable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Fannie Mae from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 6th of May, 2025, StockInvest conducted an insider purchase of 8,000 shares of common stock. On the 8th of May, 2025, StockInvest conducted an insider sale of 8,000 shares of common stock. On the 21st of April, 2025, Bisso Eric conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of no securities beneficially owned. On the 14th of April, 2025, Malik Omid conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of no securities beneficially owned. On the 2nd of April, 2025, Roscoe John Michael conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of no securities beneficially owned. Based on the 53 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 0.012. Overall, insiders purchased 8,024 shares and sold 77,272 shares in the last 53 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $8.04, representing a decline of 4.8%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a high level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top that was identified 8 days ago. Is Fannie Mae stock a good buy? A number of short-term indicators, combined with an overall positive trend, suggest that this may be an opportune moment to consider purchasing. There is a reasonable likelihood that Fannie Mae stock could perform well in the near future. Consequently, we have revised our analysis from a hold or accumulate position to a buy recommendation. Upon reviewing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems have determined that the current price is undervalued. Looking ahead to trading on Thursday, the 5th of June, we anticipate that Fannie Mae will open higher by approximately 3,033 tenths of a dollar, starting at $8.48. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and take responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your insights. What is your target for this stock? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you success in your trading endeavors and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.